La Cachette, its little hamlet, the Castanet, Tamnias, all share the top of a hill. That's the Romanesque church. It's getting its light in the morning now and doesn't make for good photography from the other side where I was. I'll see if I can get some photographs later in the day. And down below is the valley. Charming, rural, agricultural valley. Just a little way along the road is the lake they've created, a recreational lake. Way down the road is the recreational lake they've created. Charming lake with pedalos, beach, swings, picnic tables. Tennis courts are in the distance. There are swings for children, the traditional French game of boule, and protected swimming areas designated with floating pontoons, little slides into the water, and as you can see in the distance, a diving pontoon out in the lake. Are the municipal tennis courts. There is a fee charged for tennis. Here, although up in the village there are tennis courts older, not as well equipped, but they're for free. The landscape is very rural in nature. It has lovely pastoral scenes. Tobacco and corn are grown side by side. It's one of the largest growing areas in France of the French tobacco for Gauloise. Just down the road a little bit is the trout farm, Écrivesse, where you can come. You select your own trout, they'll catch it, fillet it, and you can take it back to the cottage or take it on a picnic and just cook it over the fire on the barbecue. Could not be fresher or more delicious. Just in tin foil, in the coals, or sautéed in a pan. As you drive the small rural roads, you're just as likely to come across a charming, ancient little ruin as you are a chateau. Small or large, made for defending or just as a beautiful place. It's certainly an area for the romantic. Around every twist and turn there's a delightful little chateau to be found. This one is sitting on a bank up above the Vézère River, a charming small river running into the Dordogne. Further along the Vézère is the lovely Chateau Los, which is open to the public. Dungeons are down at water level. You can rent canoes and canoe down the Dordogne or the Vézère. It's a lovely, peaceful way to spend a sunny afternoon. Dungeons are right in there. Once upon a time the water was high enough so that it created a moat. But over the centuries the water level has fallen as the river's eaten down into the land. This was destroyed in the 100 Years' War a number of times, or damaged rather than destroyed. There was a extra level on top of the house. You can just see the bottoms of the windows. They built a new roof on it. The mists in the river valleys in the early morning. Just like a lake filling the valleys. In the valleys, the little ponds give off their their own mists in the morning as the sun begins to rise. It slowly burns off the mists. Cobwebs pick up the moisture. And there's always shopping in Sarlat, which is the charming medieval center of the Dordogne. Wednesdays and Saturdays, booths are set up in town. You can buy food, artwork of a kind. There are charming stores in the village. Such as this one here. Whoops. All kinds of fashion. Stores with the unique products of Perigord, truffles, goose liver pâté, all different shapes and sizes. And perhaps one of the most famous is de Perigord. Foie gras, eau de vie, and truffles. The best are found in Perigord. It's a medieval city and it's filled with little passageways to explore and find little restaurants hidden away. Saturdays filled with the market gardeners who come and sell their wares under tents. All the locals come, tourists, the young and the old. Flower stalls sit next to the cafe. After a hard day's shopping, sit and read a newspaper, have a chocolat chaud, café crème. The central square is the best for the market, but it also exists on the main street. And here we have a wonderful bedlam of people, stalls, marvelous stores, filled with all sorts of goodies. Le truffle makes we think, the best bread in Sarlat, right on the main street, along with all the other stalls, vendors, sellers of everything imaginable. They're well known for their breads, and I think their pâtisserie is also very good. There are wines from Chateaux and confit, Bergerac, Montbazac, which is part of Bergerac. Local wines from the local regional wine areas very near here. There are stores to buy ready-made picnic items, all of which are delicious. Mini pizzas, stuffed tomatoes, carrot râpé, outside ice cream stands, maybe not 40 or 50 flavors, but pretty good nonetheless. Constantly busy. This is one of the best charcuteries in Sarlat. They have the freshest pre-prepared foods. We'll go inside. You can even get a spit roasted chicken here. Filled with the regional products.
What am I doing?
Well, we just got back from marketing in Sarlat. Here outside the cottage, as well as a little rain, the ducks have come down to visit. We're arriving at the canoe renting.
They're not here yet. They said.
Vast areas of peaceful fishing on the Dordogne.
Be right back.
Area of limestone cliffs that the waters have hollowed out over the years to make numerous caves. Hence the caves of Lascaux and the cave paintings. The end of the summer, this is September, the river is much lower and flows very calmly. Beaches can be gorgeous, swimming safer. This is just one of many canoe renting places. It's become very popular over the years. And there's a map. Actually, we are starting here, at Montfort.
Oui.
Bon, 1 kilometer after Benac, one bridge, a railway bridge.
Oui.
And 1 kilometer after the bridge, on the left, one field, a restaurant, 20 meters of the grass. And on the Dordogne, a tree, and a yellow boat.
Oh, yeah.
Yellow boat.
C'est là qu'on a arrêté
Yeah.
la dernière fois.
Out on the tree, yes.
Mais là, je vais jusqu'ici.
Journey, the canoes are loaded onto either this little truck, and this is the van that picks you up at the end of the trip.
T'as des pagaies? T'as pas de pagaies? Non, pas encore.
Light is beautiful, isn't it?
And,